Welcome to day one of the Self-Motivation Audio Reinforcement Program. For salespeople, the issue of motivation can be very complex, and there have been literally thousands of books, articles, and research reports published over the years on this topic. For our purposes here, we want to address the issue of self-motivation for salespeople in a practical, straightforward way, minimizing complexity and focusing primarily on specific skills, habits, and attitudes you can develop to enhance your own motivation level in order to improve your sales performance. So we're not talking about motivation just for its own sake, but motivation to achieve a specific selling outcome. But before we get too far into this, we should be very clear about the difference between low motivation level and low energy level. Although the two often look the same and people with motivation problems often have low energy, just because a salesperson is feeling less motivated than usual doesn't necessarily mean they have a motivation issue. It quite possibly means that they have an energy issue. If their overall energy level has diminished, for whatever reason, they're of course going to feel less motivated to do many things because their body and mind both lack the necessary capacity. Your energy level is of course a direct reflection of your general health, so if you're noticing a change in your general sense of motivation, the first thing to focus on is your health and your energy level. Now, if you're healthy and energetic, but you still can't seem to get yourself to do the things you know you should be doing, then yes, you most likely have a true motivation issue. But before we get into the topic of self-motivation in detail, let's stay with the issue of health for a while. Because your health and fitness is the essential foundation of any self-motivation effort. It doesn't matter how compelling your self-motivation strategy is if your mind and body don't have the fuel, the energy to execute it. And let's face it, the life of a salesperson isn't always conducive to healthy living. Hectic schedules, changing priorities, pressure to achieve sales